a not great audition is when you go in, you do your audition, and they say, great, that was great, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I think like a lot of people, I was really giving Bill the benefit of the doubt. This was not the man that I knew.
What if one of TV's most beloved families wasn't as perfect as we all believed? Behind the warm laughter and picture-perfect dinners of The Cosby Show, a series that changed the face of television forever, there was a storm brewing, one that stayed hidden for decades. Malcolm-Jamal Warner, the charming young actor who played Theo Huxtable, has finally decided to speak out, and what he's revealing will make you question everything you thought you knew about this iconic show.
I guess my biggest lament is that there are going to be future generations who are not going to have any idea.
For years, the Cosbys symbolized unity, love, and success for millions of viewers. But according to Malcolm-Jamal, behind the cameras, there was tension, control, and a darkness no one dared to expose. Lisa Bonet, the free-spirited Denise, was just a teenager when she stepped into a role that catapulted her to stardom. But as she grew older, she craved creative freedom, an independence that didn't fit the carefully curated image of America's favorite sitcom family. When she dared to take on more mature roles, like her part in Angel Heart, Bill Cosby's reaction wasn't just disappointment. It was personal, punitive, and powerful. Malcolm-Jamal describes feeling helpless, watching a friend he cared about being sidelined and silenced, knowing that speaking up could destroy not just his career, but the show that had come to mean so much to an entire generation. Think about it. This wasn't just a TV series. It was a cultural milestone that opened doors for Black actors and creators, a groundbreaking representation of an African-American family living with success and dignity. The weight of protecting that image was enormous. So when things began to fracture behind the scenes, everyone stayed quiet, out of fear, loyalty, or survival. Decades later, Malcolm-Jamal admits the guilt of that silence still haunts him. His recent revelations aren't wild accusations or gossip. They're an unflinching acknowledgement of a system that punished authenticity and protected power. And now, hearing these truths in the era of #MeToo and accountability, the Cosby legacy feels painfully complicated. The smiling father figure we all adored was also, according to many, a man who used his influence to control, manipulate, and punish. And Lisa Bonet? She chose integrity over compliance, authenticity over fame, and paid a price that derailed what could have been one of the most remarkable careers of her generation. Revisiting those episodes today, you can almost see the shift, the subtle ways her character was pushed aside, the changes in storylines, the quiet erasure of a young woman who refused to play by the rules. It's heartbreaking, but it's also a reminder of how easily truth can be buried under success and applause. So as we unpack this story, we're not just revisiting a piece of television history, we're confronting the uncomfortable realities of an industry that has too often protected the powerful at the expense of the vulnerable. Malcolm-Jamal Warner's courage in sharing what he saw isn't about sensationalism. It's about accountability, healing, and making sure future generations of performers don't have to endure the same silence. If you thought you knew The Cosby Show, think again. This is the side of the story Hollywood never wanted you to hear. And we're not done digging, because there's more to uncover, more voices to amplify, and more truths to tell. Don't just watch history, be part of rewriting it. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and join us here at the Backstage Eyes, where the stories they tried to hide will see the light.